Money roll, yeah, I'm looking at the bank, say miss, I do not want to chill, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, cover on my chain.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So for this video, guys, you already know, you clicked the video, Frankie Boyle, Mock the Week, Series 6, let's go, no wasted time, let's go.
Unlikely greetings cards.
Congratulations, you're 18 on a list of 20 people I'm going to kill.
Things you didn't hear at the Olympics.
Next, the rhythmic gymnastics. You might want to start beating out your own rhythm at home. Nobody can touch this Russian gymnast except their coach and their uncle.
The answer is 1.
In what year did Jesus have a holiday booked that he never got to go on? The thing about being a creationist, right, is that actually being a creationist is the logical position, isn't it? If you're going to believe in a crazy, made-up religion, you might as well just go the whole hog and get right into it, right? Richard Dawkins, right, he's a very nice guy, but he doesn't understand the suspension of disbelief that's part of religion. You wouldn't want Richard Dawkins reading the Narnia books to your children, would you? Peter, who doesn't exist, and Lucy, who doesn't exist. Edmund and Susan, who don't exist, all went through a magic doorway that didn't exist and met a lion. They exist, but they don't talk, and they're not a metaphor for Jesus, who definitely didn't exist.
On an apocalyptic note, why do some people fear that the end of the world is going to happen next Wednesday?
Because it might well do, because they've created a giant black hole machine in Switzerland.
Okay.
A machine that could create a black hole that will end the universe.
Well, that is the greatest bit of talking I've ever seen in my life.
The Large Hadron Collider in CERN in Switzerland starts on Wednesday.
Or to give it its proper name, the black hole machine.
They've taken all necessary precautions.
No, they haven't. There's a 1 in 50 million chance that it could create a black hole which will end the universe. Now, I would argue that if there's any chance of that, like if my kid said to me, can I get a train set up in the loft? I would go, OK. If said, could I get a train set that might end the universe? I'd say, what about a bike?
So you prefer if they got the protons and then cycled them round the tunnel on a bicycle?
The thing is, I'm sure they're going to find out some interesting things about protons, but I would add, I don't give a fuck.
The first subject is television. Who wants to come in on that? Frankie!
It's so patronising, television, isn't it? I saw a show the other day, and it was like how to sell your house kind of thing. And it said, if someone's coming around to view the house, remember to open your curtains and tidy up. Well, thanks for that. I'd been planning on redecorating using diarrhea pills and stencils, then shaving the word welcome into my dog's back. What gets me about the credit crunch, right, is how flimsy our principles are, because everyone was buying organic food and going, oh, I want the chicken to have lived a life before I eat it. Yes. Now, the first sign of trouble, I don't care if that chicken, if the first light it ever sees is the little light in my oven.
Lines you wouldn't hear in a sci-fi film.
The androids are going berserk, Captain. Let's try switching them off and then on again. Vader, you look like a big black dildo. Captain, the ethereal sounds being made by this beautiful dying creature from another world is some funky shit.
First topic is pensioners.
It's not how old you are physically, is it? It's how old you are mentally. I mean, my granny is, what, 83? But she has the mind of a 2-year-old. Just a joke, she's dead.
In other sporting news, who is this man?
Looks a bit like Peter Kay.
He's a crazy billionaire who's bought Man City.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Does no crazy billionaire build a secret base and kill James Bond anymore? What are you going to do, Bond? I am buying Frank Lampard legally. I think it's going to be great for Man City. I can't wait to hear their team sheet being read out at 5 a.m. from the top of a mosque. Ronaldinho is injured. Yes, he is injured! is, man. Right? In 2 years' time, Manchester City will be 3-0 up in the Champions League final, and this guy will just turn to his assistant and go, I am bored now, build me a robot spaniel.
Unlikely small ads.
Are you an alcoholic? There's a sale on at Oddbins.
Unlikely things to hear on Question Time.
Is Britain becoming more misogynist? Let's ask this bitch.
158 years.
Is it how long before the Fritzl family can look back and laugh? How long would it take me to lick my way out of a locked room? I feel like, OK, I'm sorry for support staff who get let go and stuff like that, but bankers?
Yeah.
They're not even going to end up poor. They're going to end up having to sell an ivory figurine of Satan.
Unlikely lines from a TV detective show.
So what can we tell from these bite marks on the breasts? We can tell that I shouldn't be left alone with a body.
Things you wouldn't hear in a travel documentary.
This man lives under a sheet of tarpaulin and has to walk for 3 hours every morning just to get a drink of muddy water. Nonetheless, he is happy to be Mayor of Dundee. On our third day of filming, an incredible discovery. Hippos are just men in costumes.
Alright guys, great stuff there by Frankie Boyle, killing it as usual. We're 6 series in, or 6 seasons in, and at this point I feel like the chemistry between the cast and like the comedians that come through is great, but I feel like everybody's kind of like relying on Frankie Boyle at this point. Like everybody's hanging off every word he says, expecting it to be funny, you know? And that's a tough act to live up to, you know? It's just like being really good at your job. If you've ever really been good at your job, all the responsibility falls on you for some reason, you know? Because everybody knows you're able to handle it and you're good, you know? So they expect more from you. So I feel like the same thing is happening with Frankie Boyle, and I feel like he's living up to it. But at some point, he's not always gonna give you those crazy ass jokes, you know? Those come around every once in a while. So I feel like Frankie's doing this thing, the show's doing this thing, but at some point they just can't live off his fame and off his like craziness, you know? Someone else has got to make a name for themselves as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's just a thought I have. Let me know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong about it. All these other comedians might be funny as F. And if they are, suggest me those links in the comment section and I will react to them. But I think Frankie Boyle is carrying this show, you know? And prove me wrong, I guess. Just prove me wrong. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. So if you like the video, hit the like button because it helps the video and the channel grow a lot. I'm going to wrap it up, though. So take care of yourself. Stay safe because it is a crazy world. And there are a lot of crazy people. Most importantly, guys, peace.